Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Food School Smarter, Stronger, Leaner podcast on a mission to inspire a world where food makes us better. I'm thinking actually to change my tagline because, I am so passionate about learning more about how different foods can indeed make us better, building our bodies, our brains, our emotions. But also, I'm a lot into holistic health or health 360 because I truly believe, and all my experience, personal and professional, as a coach tells me, is that we get the best results that really make us happy, that change our lives. We get all of that when we invest in all the aspects of our health. It's not like you can just make your meal plan really perfect and you stick with it, but then you don't sleep well. You're not going to be feeling your best if you aren't sleeping, no matter how good your nutrition is, right? So it all works when it works together. I know it might sound, for a lot of you trying to change your fitness, your health, your body, it might sound a little bit overwhelming. You already have your whole life to take care of, your career, maybe your business, your family, maybe your kids, your spouses. A lot of things might be going on in your life, and now you have to take care of your health in all the aspects. But that's where, guys, we need to figure out how in our lives build systems that require no thinking, that are automatic. Like, for example, a couple of days ago, I did the update on my Samsung phone, this operating system update that they ask you to do from time to time. And so I did that, and now there is this new feature that allows me to set my alarm for my bedtime and my waking time, because obviously to wake up on time every day, you want to be going to bed on time every day. And I thought that just shows us that our science, our holistic health science, is moving forward, and it's getting into our technology. So now I set my alarm for 9 p.m. to go to bed and 5 a.m. to wake up. I usually do it automatically already, but it's nice that there is, this feature. And if for some reason I forget about it, my phone gonna remind me at night that I need to go to bed, and in the morning that it's time to wake up. So this kind of allows me to think less about my habits. Or let's take nutrition. So if you want to eat healthy foods, the simplest hack is to buy those healthy foods in the first place and put them in the fridge, in your pantry, everywhere around you, and never bring home anything that you don't believe contributes to your health, well-being, and happiness. As simple as that. And just by doing that, you make, again, healthy eating almost automatic, because that's what you have in the fridge. That's what you're gonna end up eating. And there are many things like that, like exercise. Set an alarm for your exercise, especially if now you're working from home. Then sign up for some online workout, like Les Mills on Demand is my favorite workout software. Like, they have everything, and you can cast it on your big screen, and the best music and instructors. It's just amazing, right? So 11 a.m. that's when I usually have my workouts, and I do have an alarm for that. And I have a whole schedule planned on Sundays for the whole week. So again, I make my workouts automatic, and I don't make any decisions about my workouts every single day. So in order for you to simply take care of your health 360, you just want to have those systems installed. Your sleep, your exercise, your walks. Like for me, I walk every morning. I organized walking club to walk every night at 7 p.m. I also do my afternoon walks. This is kind of like a break from work, because my brain, and yours too, our brains cannot work 24 hours a day. Of course there's sleep, but then also our brain works through cycles. So whenever you have that down period somewhere in the afternoon, don't sit at your desk watching some Instagram videos. Go out for a walk. You'll have more fun. You'll move your body. You'll burn some calories, and you'll restore your brain performance much, much better. So those are my habits, and they allow me to not think about steps or counting my steps. I just installed those habits, and now I don't think about being active. I just have these habits, and my walking club that I organize, I have to show up for that. And every morning, I always advertise morning walks important for your sleep and your performance during the day. So I also post on Instagram every morning. And by the way, if you are not on Instagram, get on there to follow me because I'm going to inspire your better habits. So every morning on my Instagram, I make this post, morning walk, and I set the timing. So having that accountability with my followers allows me to do it every morning. Plus, it feels super amazing when you do it. So when I don't do it, I notice immediately how sleepier I feel, how less positive I feel, and how less I get done, how less focused I am. So anyhow, Health 360, it's all about systems that are easy for you to maintain automatically. And speaking about systems are all about habits. Systems are all about behaviors, right? And so how do we actually change those behaviors better? How do we form new habits that we want to form easier? And the key word here, guys, if you want to develop a new habit, you want to have a new healthy habit, maybe like morning walks, or maybe sleeping better, or sleeping on a better schedule. If you want to develop better habits, then the key word is easy. We gotta always strive to make the change easy. Make the change easy for yourself. Now, that easy might be different for different people. What is easy for me might be super complicated for you, and vice versa. Like the other day, I was talking to my friend. I'm not that good with marketing my services, and he is a marketer, and he was telling me that it is easy. You just gotta know like this, and that. And I'm like, yeah, it's like me explaining to you that it is easy to eat certain amount of carbohydrates every single day, and knowing that and eating all of your nutrients every day. Like, I know how to do it. It's easy for me, but for him, it's not. It's like, I don't know. It's like reading a scientific paper. But his marketing stuff is the same for me. So again, what is easy for me might not be easy for you. So you gotta figure out the easiest way for you to start forming new habit. Now, once you form this new habit and you do it consistently for a few weeks, then at least for a couple of weeks, really guys, at least for a couple of weeks, you need to make it easy before starting to upgrading that. So what do I mean by making the change easy? I mean, instead of trying to work out for an hour every day when you haven't worked out for like the whole pandemic, make it easy. Make it 15 minutes at first, or even 5 minutes, but do it every single day. Do it on the same schedule. When you do it on the same schedule, the same time, it primes your brain, it primes your body to prepare you for that. And after a while, you notice how at this specific time you want to do some workout. So make it easy. Make it consistent first before trying to add intensity or complexity. When it comes to healthy eating, what is the easiest thing for you to do to improve your habits? Maybe it's just eating without snacking. Maybe it's eating, if you want to see progress, maybe you don't want to count calories at all. And I don't actually count calories, and don't recommend people to get into the habit of counting every single calorie, not caring about the quality of their food. But anyhow, if you don't want to count calories, don't. Just, maybe it's easier for you to stick to 3 meals and have half of your plate in veggies and half of your plate in proteins, with addition of some healthy fats and some healthy carbohydrates, whole food carbohydrates like sweet potatoes or pumpkins or whole grains, whatever that might be for you. The key here is to make it easy, that change that you want to make. But if you also, what if you also want to see results, right? What if you want to have more motivation? What if you want to continue and keep going? And what if you do want to see results, right? And feel motivated, feel like you are progressing? Because for most of us human beings, what motivates us the most is seeing our own progress, right? When we know it's working, we are more capable of doing that, of going through some pain or challenging moments. If we know it's working, we're most likely to continue if that's, really getting us to the result that we want. But so how to find those habits that are easy and also effective, what I call golden behaviors, like how to find them, how to continuously make them happen on a daily basis. So golden behaviors, guys, whenever you are trying to make a change, first of all, you gotta ask yourself, like, what is the result I want to build with, like, I want to get with this habit? Let's say for me, it's always easy to talk about weight loss because I coach a lot of clients on that. I coach clients to change their habits around food, their lifestyle, right? So if one of your primary goals for your health journey, because losing weight for most people does create better health. So if you're trying to lose weight and that's your primary goal, so you got to figure out, like, what are the behaviors that most probably will give me the most results? And for most of you, movement is important, yeah, but for most of you, the visible results are gonna come from being really consistent with your nutrition. So, okay, now you figure out that you want to work on your nutrition, you want to make it better. So now nutrition is a huge thing, right? How do you figure out your golden behaviors that will, like, you'll be able to do them, they'll give you the most results? When you gotta, do some research, you gotta also figure out what worked for you in the past. And then you gotta kind of make a list or brainstorm a few action steps, a few habits that you think you might start. Like if you want to eat less, then you gotta figure out how to do that. If you want to eat less often, also it's a different habit. Yeah. Maybe, you want to stick with only whole foods. Maybe you want to eat more low carbohydrate foods. Maybe that works for you. Maybe you want to, stick to 3 meals. The most important thing to make change easy, guys, is to figure out the behavior that is, effective, that's going to give you results, but that is also easy for you, meaning that you can do this. Like, again, I can tell you and preach to you all the amazing benefits of a certain diet, like a keto or vegan diet. I'm not actually, like, right now proposing you to do any, but if you're not going to ever stick with it, it's not your golden behavior. It's just something that is destined to fail long term. And because you have a whole life ahead of you, or many, many years, then you probably want to have something that works long term. So you fix this problem and it's fixed for life. So golden behaviors, it's something that is effective, that will give you the results, because when you see the results, you're motivated to continue, even when things get hard. And usually, if you're trying to change something, things will get hard. If it was easy, you would already have it, guys. If you think that you might change without changing something that is challenging for you to do, that is the wrong kind of thinking. Again, if it was easy for you, you would already have it. So there are going to be challenges. So you want to choose an effective strategy that going to give you results that will keep you pushing you moving forward, even when things get challenging. So effectiveness, it's got to be effective. It's like, if you're trying to lose weight and you're working on your nutrition, let's say, you decided to eat less and you eliminated one apple. Well, that's not the most effective strategy, because probably the apple wasn't the one that causing the problem. Plus, it's just 50 calories. So yeah, in 10 years, you might see results with this strategy, but is it going to it's not effective. It's not something that's going to give you results in the near future, right? So that's not an effective strategy. But eliminating oils, like we talked about yesterday, from your cooking might actually help you to reduce your caloric intake without counting anything by 3, 4, sometimes for some people even 600, 800 calories, and you'll start losing weight really soon. So that is an effective strategy for some of you, not for all of you, but for some of you, very effective strategy. Sticking with whole foods for most people, actually very effective strategy when you eliminate oils, flours, because it's also processed food, liquid sugars, or any kind of processed sugars outside of whole foods like fruit. It's a very effective strategy, right? So let's say you choose eating only whole foods as a strategy. But then you gotta ask yourself, is it something easy for me to do? Like, knowing myself, will I be able to stick with it? In my life right now, is it possible? Is it doable? Or will I have to now build my whole life around this thing? Right? So you gotta find something that is effective and you can stick with. And ideally, with long-term perspective, you can stick with for life. Like, eating only whole foods most of the time, for most people, is pretty doable, actually, when you kind of think about it and wrap your head around it. That's why, for me, having the body weight where I see my six-pack abs, it seems easy just because I figure out those rules that are super easy for me to do. Now, if I start eating pastries and drinking Coke or eating chocolates and ice cream, I'm going to put on weight in a nanosecond. Like, that's how my body reacts to that stuff. So I'm lean 365 days a year, not because I don't put on weight easily. No. It's just because I don't eat those foods that make you put on weight easy. And those foods actually kind of similar for a lot of you guys. So added sugars, processed sugars, different kinds of processed foods, and added oils. So anyhow, so to make the change easy, we always want to find those golden behaviors that are effective, that will give us results, but that are also doable for us, that seem to be easy for us. Something that, if we think about it, we kind of can maintain for life. It's not that difficult. And, especially it's good to kind of brainstorm and think about it. Okay, so if I decide to eat whole foods only, can I do it if I travel? Can I do it if I'm, become a mother or father? Can I do it if I change my job? Can I do it if I go on vacation, if I move to another country, if I am super tired or super stressed? Can you still do this? Absolutely, yes. You can do that, and it's not that complicated for most people. Now, but that's again my perspective. Maybe there is something easier for you. Maybe something, maybe not eating high carbohydrate foods is an easier thing for you to do. Maybe you know how to do that, and maybe that works for your body really well. Maybe that's going to be your golden rule, or golden behavior, not rule. So think about those things that are effective, that are easy for you to do, and you can ideally maintain them without thinking for your whole life. And those golden behaviors will probably, again, be easy for you to do. And after a while, by making them consistent with times or other habits, after doing them for a while, they will become your second nature, and you'll get to get your goals, but then also you'll get to keep them without seemingly no work at all. And that was the topic of today, golden behaviors. Like, find yours, and then the change is gonna become easy. Guys, if you are trying to build new habits or break the habits that don't work for you, and you're failing, it's not that you have like weak willpower, or you are a failure, or you can't stick with anything. No, it's because you are trying to do it in a way that doesn't work for people. Like, until I learned how to build habits, I also tried a lot of things that I couldn't do because I was doing them in a stupid way. There is a better way to do them. And golden behaviors, finding something that is effective and easy, and building the easiness and consistency first, and then going for complexity and intensity if you ever need this. that's the key, how to make the change. Make the change easy for you. Again, there is a better way to build new habits or break bad ones. And there is a harder way, and that usually always fails. Again, it's not because you are a failure or because you lack something like, I don't know, willpower or something. No, it's because you're choosing the strategy that doesn't work. It's like if I talk to my marketing friend and I told him what was my strategy with ads for my services, I told him that I was targeting just London as geographical area, and he's like, there's like millions of people. You are competing with companies who have huge budgets. And so he explained to me that this is a very bad strategy, and no wonder I'm not seeing any results from those ads. And again, it's not that I lack something or I'm stupid or I like incapable of getting results from my ads. It's just there is a better way to do this. The same applies to our health, our fitness. There is a better way to do that. And golden behaviors, again, finding those things that are effective and that are easy is one of those hacks, strategies that would help you to change your habits and get your results and keep them for life without too much effort at all. That's it for today, guys. We talk about Health 360 and how important it is to get maximum amount of returns on investments into your health, right? How it's important to have overall a healthy lifestyle, not just nutrition or just exercise, but have the basics covered. We talked about how we do it easily through installing systems and creating habits that are easy for us to maintain long term without thinking. And we talked about how to change any behavior to acquire, install new habit into our life. We need to go for those golden behaviors that are effective to give us results, to keep us motivated, to keep us going when things get hard. So they gotta be effective, but they also gotta be easy for us. At least to start, we need to make it easy. That's it, guys. I hope you found this episode really helpful. If you did, please do share it with other people who might want to work on themselves too. Who isn't working on themselves? I mean, like, seriously, guys, we are here to grow, to develop, to get better, not to eat, make money, and die. So please share this episode with other people working on themselves who might struggle with building new habits. Share. Reach out, let me know how you like or don't like about this podcast, what you like the most and I should do more of, or what I can do better to help you to get more value from it, to help you better, for you to enjoy it more, right? So please do let me know via email, Angela@createyourself.today, or on any social media, my Instagram being the best place. That's where I put a lot of energy and time into. So reach out, share, help others to get better. And as usual, guys, till next time, eat better daily.